How's it going, guys? It's Noble checking in with you. How's the family? How's the kids? How's the wife? And welcome to a game theory video. I usually don't do these types of things, and I don't have any sort of screen recorder where I can add my voice. So I'm just gonna kind of improv this and kind of talk it out with you guys. So this video is about, if you don't already know, is about the Origins map. So this came out, what, like 2 months ago ish, and many people were displeased with the Easter egg outcome, and I was one of those people. So I'm gonna talk about how I compensate with my fake theory here. If you think about it, it has some good evidence. So, in case you're not aware of the zombies storyline, I'll get out really quickly of what I'm aware of. The early zombie storyline, kind of the World at War area-ish, it's kind of blurry to me. I don't quite remember. I know Rick Toffin got Takio, Nikolai, and this Mexican guy. The Mexican died off and got replaced with Tank Dempsey, and they did stuff. It's kind of blur, but Rick Toffin trapped Samantha in with her dog, who Rick Toffin had made the first hellhound by doing secret tests on her, and he sent Samantha to a guard. I don't know, it's center somewhere. I don't remember the name. It's kind of a blur. She took over the MDT and controlled all the zombies. Rick Toffin stepped in, took over the MDT, and that kind of stuff. He nuked the Earth, and then all Black Ops 2, Green Run, trying to connect links. Anyways, kind of a basic overview of what happens. If you really want to know more in depth, because I'm bad at explaining kind of history, I can get my ideas out there, but explaining other things is kind of hard for me. So we'll get on to the actual theory for all you people. So for all you people that know what the zombie storyline is, probably just kind of skip to this part. Whatever, it's fine. But my theory is that it's not actually like Samantha, doing whatever. Samantha being the creator, and just the whole thing being a game inside of a game instead of being gameception. It's the way that Samantha controls her, controls the zombies, is by her mind. She thinks of it, and because she thinks of it, like the MDT kind of seeps into her mind, saying like, "Hey, zombies, go." And then she kind of thinks of whatever happens, and the MDT says, "There are these people, go at them." I think what else Samantha happens is, what happens is, so Rick Toffin's there too. Throughout the entire course of zombies, she's trying to get rid of Rick Toffin. She's trying to kill off Rick Toffin. So my idea is Rick Toffin's there, because if you see him, he's holding the zombies. He's the person kind of controlling, not really controlling, but kind of the opposing person. That's kind of her subconscious being like, "Hey, Rick Toffin's bad, you want to kill him." So that's kind of where I'm getting at with that. Evidence for this. So if you look throughout the entire thing, the entire storyline, on Moon notably, you'll notice that Samantha comes out of the MDT, or whatever it's called. The pyramid thing, you know what I mean. She comes out, and they switch bodies. You know, perfectly fine. So she comes out of the MBT, so it's clear that she is in control of the zombies. So unless she has a toy of herself, and I'm getting to the toy part of it, but unless she has a toy of herself, which I don't think she does, and I'll give the evidence for that in a minute, but unless she has a doll for herself and a pyramid thing, or whatever, she's not going to think of that. Also, another way to think about this is, how would she know, going by this theory rather, how would she know that she is in control of the zombies when she thinks she's just thinking of this stuff? So about the toys, if you look in the cutscene, the final cutscene, you'll notice that the Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio, they're all toys. You can see them clearly, and they're sitting there. They're sitting there quite clearly. And towards the end, when Fluffy, the dog, knocks over the camera, and it's pointing somewhere, you'll notice that under that table, there will be the Green Run characters sitting there. But there won't be any Samantha Maxis there. What I get from this is that she is in the MDT, and it's all her imagination. The controlling the zombies is her imagination. But I mean, what else is there to say when when they, I don't want to say leave, but when Richtofen comes back, the inferred ending later, I think that they're trying to put out there, is Richtofen gets his turn afterwards, which would be when Samantha and Richtofen switch positions. And another little thing just to kind of put out there, sliding it in. Another thing is that Maxis and Richtofen were always kind of butting heads when Richtofen was in control. Here's another thing. Just as Richtofen was about to get his turn, Maxis calls them away. Calls them downstairs. Tell them to lock up, go downstairs. What I'm getting from this is that Richtofen and Maxis, they're opposing, because Maxis is trying to keep Richtofen away from controlling the zombies, and also getting his daughter. And he's getting his daughter by taking them downstairs into the basement. I don't know, it's just a theory. I mean, tell me what you think. I don't think there's much else to say. I mean, that's kind of the basis of the theory. Obviously, it could just be literal. I'm hoping it's not. Again, that's where I came up from this theory. Also, another thing to think about is this. If anything I'm saying isn't true and you don't agree with it, think of this. Origins doesn't follow any of the storyline. Could they just be throwing something out there? Like, because with Nuketown, they somehow tied it, but they were really lazy and they didn't want to put a full Easter egg in. What if they didn't want to follow the storyline anymore, and they just threw something out there? Just threw an Easter egg out there. Like, hey, this would be pretty cool, and it would mess with their heads, because Treyarch, as you know, is famous for messing with our heads when it comes to zombies. An example of that would be example of that, sorry, my screen turned off, would be in Die Rise, when PhD Flopper was unobtainable, but in the map. I don't know. It's just throwing some ideas out there. If you have any more ideas, tell me. Post them in the comments. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, that's just about it. I mean, theories out there. You guys can improve on it. Get some more evidence. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. I didn't do any like solid research. If you guys discredit it, that's fine. If you guys find so much more evidence for this idea and just make it this huge idea, that's fantastic. Um, that's about it. So subscribe today. Be a cool kid. Make sure to comment what your ideas are. Share it so I can get more ideas. Also, if anybody out there is a game designer and can help me with like the scripting kind of part of something, like the technical part, like I can come out with ideas. If anybody, I'm like a dictator. Can I dictate to anybody out there to my game ideas, and you just make it? I don't care if I get credit or not. I just want to be able to play this game that I have. It's essentially a zombies game, but crap loads more stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling now. I've been rambling for the past like 6 minutes. Yeah, subscribe, comment, share. What else? Is there anything else I can say? I don't think there's anything else I can say. Yeah, subscribe, comment, share, like this video right now. This, do it now. All right. If you have any like specific questions, I don't check this too often. If you want to like message me, I'll probably get to it. I don't use this account generally. I have a different account that I use for videos, for like watching videos. I don't post too often, as you might be able to tell. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Stay sexy.